Valor Fights 37. Now I have Mr. Grun on, and he has taken on Mr. Anders. Jesse? How's everything going with yourself for training and stuff like that? Before we even talk about anything else, is fight camp going great? Do you feel in awesome condition?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling healthy. Weight's not an issue this time. My last fight was at 170. This is at 185, so feeling great, man. You know, getting to eat good, staying hydrated good. Body feels good. It's been a good camp.
Now I was going to say because I noticed the weight class difference. Is there a reason why you're? Is it just because the cut to 170 is that a bit too harsh on your body and
Uh,
affecting your performance, or is there a reason
yeah,
why?
it's a stretch to make 170.
Yeah,
I mean, if this was my full time job, have some more. I'd have to have a lot of road time, a lot of running, a lot of cardio to keep my weight down.
yeah,
And last time, I just feel like it affected my performance. Got into the fourth round and just felt horrible. And plus, I've had gym partners say, please fight 185. You look like death when you cut weight. So I mean, you're always going to fight guys who are bigger and stronger, and I have. And it's
yeah.
just one of those things where I think a lot of guys they try to do too much, and it affects their performance. I believe because you can't cut that much weight and then expect to perform at your peak, physical condition.
I am wholeheartedly agreeing with you from personal experience. I did the 170 bout and I felt like a deflated balloon. Could not believe how terrible I felt. I made the
Yes,
cut. The
yes.
cut was going fine. I was dropping my weight okay. I did the cut, and then after that, when I got the weight back on, just didn't have anything in me. Still, I felt like I was still.
Right.
I needed like another
It's,
week. For me, it
you
was
didn't feel yourself.
oh
Yeah.
no, oh no, it was a 40 pound cut for me. So I went from
Oh wow, wow.
yeah
Wow.
two
I didn't cut
ten,
that much.
yeah 210 down to 170. An experience, let's say, and not one that I'm going to make again. So for
Right.
me, I'm going back to 185. Now I'm walking around about 217 now at the moment. So 185 is not so bad to make. You know, a little bit of road running, and I'll probably
Right.
drop down. I'll probably start walking around, maybe 210, maybe a bit. I'll drop a few more pounds in that, and then the rest of the cut will just happen naturally through the fight camp.
Well, I mean, the bigger you are, the easier it is to cut water weight. But when,
Yeah.
when you try to make 170, only so much is going to come off.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. And your body will only want to let go of so much, and it'll because it will literally not let you do it. And it's huge. I think I learned my lesson, but the thing was, I wanted to answer that question personally. I wanted to know how would I be at 170. In theory, should have
Oh,
been
exactly.
I
Yeah.
should have been a monster, but I was just a monster who had nothing inside of him and had no power.
Well, especially walking around, you're right there at that borderline level. You're walking around. That's the kind of same way with me, 210, 215 or so. Just walking around weight.
Yeah,
So you're right. You're not a big 185, but then again, 170. I mean, that's a way to go. What I mean,
yeah. I would rather be a healthy 185er because along as I'll have the technique, I'll have the conditioning, I'll have the longevity, especially in the fight moment. Third round. You have a 5 round fight, you won't be gassing now. Well, like you were before because of the weight cut.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, it completely throws your body, into shock.
yeah.
Even if you have, 24 hours to rehydrate, your body's just like, what is going on?
Yeah, you can't go, say, you can't drop like X amount of pounds and put on X amount of pounds in 24-hour period and expect your body to go, yeah, that was normal, let's go.
Yeah, yeah. Not only are you doing that, but then your body's saying, why you beating on me? Why am I taking this punishment?
Yeah, it's crazy, especially with your fight style, because I've seen from your fights, you like that close, you like that kind of clinch
Uh,
work.
yeah,
You've
I
got,
mean, I think that's one of those things that's overlooked in MMA is the dirty boxing, the
oh
clinch
yeah,
work, and it's one of those in betweens that if you can get a guy in between, he's not used to that,
mm,
unfamiliar territory, it'll zap him.
oh
Um,
yeah,
and my style, I mean, I feel everyone should kind of push pace. You're a paid entertainer. There
hmm
should be no reason to go to the judges because that's what people have paid, good money to come see. I've always that's always been the thing of mine is, if you're going to get out there, people's going to pay and take their time to come watch you. You owe them a fight. I'm not there. I'm not there to out technique you and get a decision win. I'm there to fight you, to finish you, it shouldn't take that long for two guys to be able to, try to finish each other.
Yeah.
If you're looking for it,
Yes, that's the thing. If you're looking for it, and you're right with that dirty boxing, the best example, the example I think everyone can relate to or understand or watch if they wanted to is Randy Couture. He was a pinnacle, really. I think he was one who kind of set that up, and he kind of made people aware of how effective it is, and how, because he wasn't in the heavyweight division, he wasn't he wasn't the tallest guy, he wasn't the longest guy, so that he used something that worked ideal for him against guys who would maybe be longer and I could have kept them out of distance. He used it, and he, for him, grappling, it's like to walk in the park for him. He could do it for hours on end. It wasn't that exhausting for him. So, like you said, when he fought opponents who probably weren't as versed in the grappling side of things, suddenly when it did break up, their arms had lead in them. They couldn't lift their arms. They couldn't have the power. People don't, like you say, honestly, Jesse, you're right. People do not understand the grappling, how exhausting it is when you just stand there. All right, we're going to do some pummeling now. Okay, he's going to drill your pummeling. And then when you up that intensity, it's hard-ass work. It is hard-ass work. You literally, when you pull your arms away and you have a break, your shoulders have just got, there's some lactic acid. It's incredible.
It's one of those things you tell guys, your stand-up boxing, that's a different cardio.
Yes.
Your wrestling, it's a different cardio. You're swimming, you're bicycling, everything is a different cardio.
Oh yeah.
So if your body's not versed in that cardio, it's going to zap you, just like you said. Yeah, the fatigue will set in quick.
And do you train anything? Do you just do a lot of wrestling to get that endurance building up for the grappling side of things? Is that?
No, not necessarily. When we're doing our MMA sparring, that's something we incorporate.
Oh, right, okay.
Especially guys that if you're not as good with your striking on working your outside game, don't be afraid to keep your hands up and grab them.
Yeah.
Especially if you're if the guys because how it is in the gym. There's guys that are good at stand up, guys that are good at jiu-jitsu. So we say, hey, time to stand there and box with him or kickbox with him, close the distance, get your hands on him, kind of even the odds.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're spot on, yeah. It does, and I think there's certain aspects, like you say, the clinch game is one that is huge. The clinch, no matter what it's for, whether it's for a trip, if you want to do a Muay Thai style trip, or if you want to just get that dirty boxing in, there's a lot of things I think that people aren't utilizing that are there, because especially when you've got that clinch, and if you've got a really good advantage, you're not that much in danger, really, of too much counters. Whereas if you're open, the two of you are separated.
Especially a guy that's not used to that closed distance, it's hard to be used to generating power.
Yeah.
For them to dirty box. So absolutely.
Yeah. And they're trying to figure out what to do at that same time while getting punched in the face. It's just it's impossible to answer. They can't answer it because their brain's trying to process how do we stop this guy punching us? I can't think how to get out of here because the guy's punching me. If you stop punching me, I can figure it out. But that really slows it down. And I think another good example of how powerful that kind of clinch was Tim Boach when he fought Stungun and Yushi Okami, when he fought Yushi Okami, and he got him with that. He got him with the single collar, and he just started slapping them uppercutting. And that's and he did it, cracked him a handful of times. Then they broke, and he went back to it, and in that time period, he just couldn't. He couldn't assess how to get that away and how to stop it and put them down.
In reality, the guy's like hanging off your neck,
Yeah.
So that's whatever weight you're at, that's that much dead weight just kind of just hanging there.
It's horrible.
It's hard enough to carry your own body weight, and then having a guy just hanging off of you, it's very taxing.
Now you're on Valor Fights again. I tell you what, I love Tim, the work that he's doing there, and and the fact that he's got signed up with Flow Combat, which is top work, because the guys at Flow Combat are doing such great stuff. Not only they got Valor Fights, they got a load of things going on there at the moment.
They got everything.
Oh, it's awesome. Do you feel like it's awesome with the regional scene getting so much exposure? Because like for yourself, you're going to fight in
Oh
the
yeah,
card.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's great to be a part of an organization. They're every time they're trying to do bigger and better, and I mean, you can see it. I mean, as far as getting good fighters in,
Mm.
guys from out of town, really, doing the PR stuff, getting more public awareness. Definitely, great promotion to be a part of.
I think as well, it's great. It sets yourselves up for the next step, the next level, because you've already had the media exposure. You've had the kind of the glitz, the glamour. You've had all that stuff. So when you go up maybe to the next level, it's not such a shock. You're not impacted too much.
That's just as important as the actual event itself. I mean,
Yeah,
being able to tell people about what you do and stuff, because a lot of people are interested about it and they ask you, and then a lot of guys, if they're not fluent with speaking and talking about it, they come off wrong, or the people take it, and
yeah.
that's why you have a lot of uneducated people. Because as an athlete, as an entertainer, especially people you're in contact with, if they ask questions, I do my best to explain. Probably overwhelmed most of the time, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Really try to go into depth about what's going on. Some of the aspects of it. So
it's huge. I think it makes a big difference, and it certainly helps yourself on from a marketing perspective as well. And all these little things add up, and I think that getting on that Valor fight, especially Tim's going to match you up with a guy that is going to be he kind of mixes, he matches up well with the opponents. The two of them match up well. They don't get.
oh, he always does. Even on the amateurs, he
Mm,
does. If he's seen the guy before, he knows if it's going to be a good matchup.
yeah,
With our professionals, I tell Tim, hey, give me somebody, a talented guy. I want to fight good guys. So,
yeah.
whoever you want to get in here, man, I'd love to have a big name. And he's really, starting to get, more and more, big name guys. So it's awesome to have the opportunity to, compete on that level, especially in your backyard.
Mm.
It's awesome, man.
I was gonna say because that must fill you with confidence when you get, you got a promoter who's looking after you as a fighter, but he's not going to give you he's not going to give you a canned record. That's the thing. You know
Oh
you're
no,
going to get
no, no. I
tested.
mean, that's what me and Tim have a great relationship, because he's always like, dude, whoever I throw at you, you're down, and
Mm,
that I would rather lose to a good guy as to slip up and get caught by a chump.
yeah.
And that's what I tell our guys at the gym. It's like, no, dude, if you fought this guy, win or lose, you fought this guy. He's good.
Yes.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's one of them ones where hopefully it takes a bit of time, but those guys are getting weeded out. The ones who want the easier fights because the promoters are starting to realize
oh,
that they
eventually,
need to.
absolutely. Oh, yeah, because they'll hit him up a few times, say, hey, how about this? Oh no, I don't really like that matchup. I don't really want that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, well he's gonna quit coming, because he's not there to feed your ego.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's his business, his livelihood now. I mean, so
Exactly. And the thing is
that's
sorry, go on, Jesse, go on.
I was gonna say that's what's so great about Tim is when he started. I remember when he started and kind of co-promoted the show. He's always been hungry to get better and to do better, to get bigger. And so now he's got his own promotion, man. It's like leaps and bounds every year. It's like doubling up. So I mean, that's what it takes. I mean, same way with the fighters, same with the promoters. Everybody's got to be trying to be on that extra level.
Yeah.
Be professional about it.
And the fans as well appreciate it because they'll want to come to the cards more because they know they're going to get great matchups. Where
Oh yeah,
if it was,
it's not some smoker,
yeah,
or
exactly.
some little dinky dink.
And I think that's what as well that's what makes the cards more exciting because the fighters are happy with the promoter. They're happy with the promoter. You got a happy fighter. I think you get a better fight.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. I
And
mean,
look, you're going to bring a great fight. I tell you what, especially that 185, you're gonna feel like fucking Superman when you step in. Let's be honest, man. It's your body's gonna feel you're gonna be your body's gonna be thanking you and it's gonna thank you
oh
in
yeah,
inside there,
I
man.
mean, just the mental confidence is like you feel good, your
Mm,
body's healthy. Um, I mean, definitely that's going to be a confidence booster. Just I'm not had a any issue with weight this time, so it's gonna be wonderful.
Awesome stuff. Well, look, I can't wait for the card kick off. I can't wait for the card to go down. Every time Tim puts a card out, I get excited because I know there's matchups he puts on there that the fans are going to love. And I treat myself as a fan, and I love it when it happens. Before you shoot off, my friend, I'm going to let you get going. Can I ask, what is your social media for people to jump onto, give you a follow, give you a bit of support, man?
I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Jesse Grun. I'm on Twitter, Jesse Top Gun Grun. I mean, pretty much anywhere, social media, you can find me somewhere. Just might take a little bit to search me out, but I'm on there.
Awesome stuff. And what about sponsors? Do you have any people out there helping you out in the fight camps? Any companies local?
Oh yeah, I've got several sponsors: Prestige Auto, Ron's Auto Care, Tennessee Solar Solutions, Depot, Detail Depot. Got several good guys around here, and they've been with me since like an amateur. A lot of them I've trained with, so I've definitely
awesome.
got a good group of sponsors.
Fantastic. Last but not least, where is your gym? In case there's anyone local in the area that wants to go and train, not just to compete, but maybe just to get fit, to train martial arts, and give a thank you to the people that have helped you out in the fight camp and in general, man.
Oh yeah, definitely like to thank my training partners at the MMA Institute of Dayton. We've been open for right about 2 years, and I got a buddy who just opened up a gym over in Cleveland. Israel Gomez, Killer Bees, American Kickboxing. Just all my training partners. I'm not going to name everybody specifically, but definitely all the help we've had with getting ready for fights and stuff. Makes it easier when you got guys around you that are motivating you and pushing you and wanting to see you do good.
Oh yeah, huge motivator. It definitely helps, especially in those days where you're like, don't know if I want to train or I feel a little bit crap or.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're the guys who kick you in the ass, literally, and get you over that hump, man. Look, Jesse, have a great fight. Have a great weekend. Have a great time at Valor Fights.
For having me talk with you, man. I appreciate that.
No, pleasure having you on.
I enjoyed doing it, and getting some exposure out there. It's awesome.
No, my pleasure to get guys like you on, to get you out there, because that's what I'm all about. You see, so honestly, have a great time, and thank you so much again, my friend.
Well, hopefully talk to you soon.